All right, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Southeast Asia. Wherever you are around the globe, you are highly welcome. I am excited. Yes, I am very, very excited. Why? The Super Eagles flew. Yeah. Finally, semi-final. Here we come. Nigeria. Look, wherever you are around the globe, you are a Nigerian fan, you are from Nigeria or you're from Africa, West Coast, you have every reason. And if you're a Ghanaian, let me tell you something. Nigerians, they are our own guys. They are abroad. They always support us whenever Ghana is doing well. Whenever Ghana is doing well at the World Cup, in the football scene, so long as Nigeria is not involved, the only team Nigerians support is Ghana. Give it out to them. Support them. This is a time of celebration. I know the rivalry between the two countries when it comes to football, it's intense, but they are involved. We are not there. Set yourself free, dear friend, and celebrate them. The Super Eagles are flying and they'll fly to the final. Though it's not going to be easy. Yes, listen. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'll be back to Super Eagles issue. Let me go to some other news first. I will run up with the Super Eagles issue. Don't go anywhere yet. One thing I do know is that the Super Eagles, they are no longer Super Chicken. They are flying high. But just hold on a moment. I shall be back on that. Quickly, to some other news before I come back to Super Eagles. Yes, John Laporta made a statement. And that statement did not go down with many clubs. It will not go down with many clubs around Europe. It's regarding the Super League. I said it yesterday. And I've been thinking about this carefully. But it is very clear what they try to do with that Super League. The Super League, there's so much money that's going to be involved in the Super League. More than the Champions League. And initially, there were problems, there were challenges about this Super League. Many clubs came to deny their involvement in the Super League. But it is becoming evidently clear that because of financial reasons, many clubs are turning their back, making U-turn and joining the Super League back. John Laporta came and mentioned clubs that are currently involved or that have agreed. He said these clubs have already agreed to the Super League. Inter Milan, AC Milan, Napoli, Roma, Olympique Marseille, Benfica, FC Porto, Sporting Lisbon, Ajax, Feyenoord, PSV, Anderlecht, Club Brugge, and all Spanish clubs except Atletico Madrid. You can imagine, he let all these clubs out. We are waiting to get this club their response, or whether it's intentional for him to be the one to announce the clubs, because the clubs now, they have not made a statement yet. We wait to see the statement that will come out from these clubs. Yeah, I personally am interested in knowing what next will come out from those clubs. Well. That is it from that side. Now, Kobe Menu, Manchester United. The Ghanaian fans out there. You see, this is what we said. Ghanaian fans out there, this is for you, Kobe Menu. Because this player is a Manchester United Academy graduate, now working himself gradually into the senior team, gradually begin to perform, scoring an excellent goal for Manchester United. All of a sudden, my Ghanaian brothers, they are up. The current news is that the Ghanaian FA are trying to persuade Kobe Menu to represent Ghana in international football. If you are a Ghanaian, let me hear from you in the comment section. Do you think Kobe Menu should play for Ghana? I will say no. Kobe Menu in partnership with Jude Bellingham in that midfield of England will be better for his career, will be better for him as an individual. Don't come and waste your talent on this Ghana team. Don't. Because Ghanaians will abuse you. If the team doesn't perform, Inaki Williams, he went back and scored goal for Atletico Bilbao. But with the Ghanaian team, unless, of course, something drastic changes about our FA. Unless something drastic changes about the FA. But if they are the one trying to convince you right now, dear friend, Kobe Menu, focus on your club career and wait to see if you get the England call-up. And maybe if the England call-up is not coming, yes, you definitely need to play for a national team. Are you? Well, let me hear from my Ghanaian fans out there. Let me hear from you. And for you to understand, in football, people can hail you today. The next moment, they will bring you down. Chelsea lost the match against Liverpool. In our first game against Liverpool, the beginning of the season, we drew with them 1-1. But because we went to Liverpool Anfield and we lost 4-0, look, there are some players who cannot take the heat. And that is why I would advise Kobe Menu not to come to Ghana. He might not be able to take the risks. I mean, the heat from the fans or the supporters. Enzo Fernandez and Casado could not take it any longer on X. They deleted their accounts. If you know them on X, or you can check out on them on X, yesterday, Casado and Enzo Fernandez, they just could not take the heat any longer. The toxic atmosphere among the fans of Chelsea right now is getting out of hand. We are being toxic, and we are now turning our anger on the players. Enzo Fernandez and Casado, as you can see, they deleted their account on X because they could not take the heat any longer. It's rather unfortunate. It's rather unfortunate. In some other news, Pochettino was speaking yesterday in the press conference, and he said, what? He said, Chelsea do not have a free kick expert or set piece expert. Pochettino says Chelsea don't have a set piece specialist. One day after the transfer deadline, before he's making this statement, we don't have a set piece specialist. That means that among the squad, there's nobody that can take set pieces like free kicks, corner kicks. We don't have a specialist in that area. And he's been there, and the window shut a day after the window shut before he started saying that. Meaning what? So now we will have to go into the market looking for a player that can take set piece. He said it somewhere again that set pieces are not being taught by coaches. It's talent. I agree with him. I agree with him on that. Set pieces are not being taught. He said, Pochettino, he said, we work a lot on set pieces. After that, it is about the quality of the player. It is about the takers. We don't have a specialist. If you want to be good in set pieces, we work a lot. But then you need a good takers. It is not down to the work. We work similar, but the problem is to have a good takers. We were talking about trying to find for next season a good specialist. So now we are going to go into the market looking for who can take a set piece, a good set piece taker. He said we are talking about trying to find for next season, a good specialist. These are Pochettino's own words. Look at West Ham. He was giving an example. He said, look at West Ham. What changed? After and before. It is not the same. The taker is Ward-Prowse. Okay. It's not the same. The taker is Ward-Prowse. He said you add a player like him, you increase the percentage. That is football. Football belongs to the players, not to the specialist coaches. I agree with him on this point. I agree with him. This is pure talent. Free kick takers of set piece takers is a speciality. If you watch the Afcon last night, the free kick taken by what was his name? The Congolese player. I will come to that pretty soon. The Congo won their game against Guinea. If you watch the third goal, that free kick from that angle, it takes a specialist. If you watch that, if you have not watched the Congo versus Guinea game last night, go and watch it. The free kick, the angle, and for the player to score from that angle, he spotted a goalkeeper out from his position. That is a speciality issue. I agree with him. But then, when they were buying, last time when we were doing all the expenses, now we have not gotten our striker yet. We are talking about set piece specialists. So how many players do we want now in the market? Are we going to be putting the striker issue on hold, our defense issue on hold, and then we'll now start looking for a player who can play both defense and as a specialist? What if we don't get the two? This is where Chelsea have problem. Well, dear friend, Now back to the main issue. Before I run out, before I let you go, yes, I'm exceeding my time today a little. Give me the next 3-4 minutes. Let me run up with Super Eagles. Super Eagles and who? Super Eagles and Super Eagles and who? Victor Osim and yes, Congo, DR Congo. DR Congo finished the work. As you can see on the screen, the result of the day. Quarterfinals. Nigeria 1, Angola 0. DR Congo 3, Guinea 1. What a game. Both games were excellent. Super Eagles came after. They really came out in that first half. The attacking play of Super Eagles, dear friend, in a very long time, Nigeria, I have never seen Nigeria attack that way in a football match. I have in a long time seen Nigeria attacking from left and right. The wing, what is his name? Simon. What is his name? The full name is what? Simon what? My goodness. The way this guy was attacking, it is something which honestly, it's been a very long time. We have never seen Nigeria attack in that way. Attacking everywhere. Listen, the game was won in the first half. Nigeria won the game in the first half. The second half was more like Angola coming back into the match. Then Nigeria was just lucky. And kudos to the goalkeeper, Stanley. Stanley? Kudos to the goalkeeper. I'm clapping hands for the goalkeeper for Nigeria. He saved the day because what Angola wanted to do, and they are used to that. Angola is used to that. Come back. Angola are used to that. Victor Osim, he scored last minute goal. He scored a goal again, but that was up. Yes, it was ruled out offside. It was actually slightly offside. But the work rate of Victor Osim, dear friend, his work rate as a Chelsea fan, that alone, I like it. Even though he's not scoring the goals as we expect him to score, his work rate, when he's doing the runs, the defenders are on him. And therefore, creating space for other attackers to score. And that is exactly what we saw. Because of his runs, the defender, 2-3 defenders will be on him, making way for other players around him to be able to score, which is very good. His physics, his stamina, his strength, his pace, Victor Osimhen's pace alone, Chelsea need it. But you know what? The news we are hearing is that Chelsea might not be able to match his salary. We wait to see. They are coming out with plan B, plan C. If he did not agree on the salary. Right now, there has not been any concrete agreement yet. But they are working on issues. But the news that we are hearing right now is that, these new owners, they place a cap on the salary structure. There's a limit they don't want to cross. And so, if Chelsea have to sign Victor Osimhen, then that means that the owners will have to make an exception. You have to break the rules and make an exception for Victor Osimhen. Now we are waiting to know what next. And before I conclude, Congo DR versus who? Congo DR versus oh my goodness, Guinea. Congo DR versus Guinea. The underdogs. Congo DR are one of the both teams were underdogs. But the game, personally, I was hoping Congo would win the game because they were given an early penalty, which was not. Let me put on record. That penalty was too soft. That early penalty that was given to Congo was given to Guinea. That penalty that was given to Guinea, earlier penalty, was too soft a penalty. I don't know what the referee, the people in the VAR room, what they are thinking, but it is two bodies coming together. The player was not tackled. Two bodies coming, the player just lay on the floor and he gave a penalty. Well, I'm just trying to compare that with the penalty that was denied Chelsea a few days ago. 2 times. When Nkuku was kicked on the ankle and Conor Gallagher was hit with a knee. And those were not taken. We said this Afcon, the referees have been excellent. They've been doing well. But yesterday's referee tried to ruin the tournament. The referee between Congo and Guinea, the referee wanted to ruin the tournament. Honestly, some of his decisions were strange to me. But in any case, Congo deserved the win. 3-1. It went in favor of Congo. 3-1. Nigeria won over Angola 1-0. Deservedly, they deserve it. Nigeria seems to be improving match after match, game after game. They are growing into the match. And that is how it's supposed to be growing. They are beginning to know each other's positioning. They are beginning to know the balancing. The understanding of the team is coming back together. And that is what a football team needs. National team needs. Nigeria, go in and grab the cup. Now that you are in the semis, go in, grab the cup. Bring the cup home. Afcon, be the fourth winner. Win it for the fourth time. Equal with Ghana. Win it for the fourth time. Equal with Ghana. Nigeria, win the Afcon and equal with Ghana. 4 times winners. Go in out there. Your next game might be against Cape Verde. Might be against Cape Verde or who? I'll have to check my record. But if you are unlucky and you get Cape Verde, then you need to be very, very careful, because Cape Verde, what they are doing in this tournament, a nation of less than a million population. Cape Verde is less than a million. For those of you who don't know, Cape Verde is less than a million in population. I think just a little over 500,000. Be careful you don't meet Cape Verde. Yes, my goodness. All right, Super Eagles, congratulations. I'm excited. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.